you've seen her on Oprah and on QVC for 25 years. Founder of the B.R.A Recycling Agency, Kathleen Kirkwood.
Thank you. Thanks, Clint. Thanks, Allie. Thanks, NASDAQ. So I'm 19 years old, and I think it's a good idea to quit college and move to New York City to become a star. And miraculously, I got a contract with Ford Modeling Agency. Only I couldn't get work in the agency because I just looked too American. So they sent me to Paris, and they sent me to Rome, and they sent me to Japan and Madrid. And I was having a good time, but then when I came back, I was on 52nd Street and Lexington Avenue, and bam! I get hit by a car. And no serious damage, but it smacked me on the side here, and I became a stunt woman. And I rolled up the hood and rolled down, so they say. And no serious damage, but I got a permanent bump on my leg, and the contract was gone, and my dream was gone. So now what am I going to do? But I remember that I still loved wearing all that beautiful clothing. I was wearing Chanel. I was wearing Claude Montana. I was wearing Yves Saint Laurent. So I wanted to elevate the clothing I had already. I was spoiled. So I hacked the system. And what did all that clothing have in common in the 80s? Shoulder pads. And so I took the shoulder pad and cut them out of my Claude Montana. And I sewed Velcro on the bottom of it. And I put it on the bottom of my bra straps, and I transferred everything I had into this gorgeous silhouette. And then when I went to the gym and I saw my girlfriends there and changed out of my clothes, they'd say, "What is that on your bra?" I said, "Well, just shoulder pads." They would say, "Can I buy a pair from you?" So out of my mouth said, "Sure, $10. And I started sewing the pads, but I had to make so many that I went to a manufacturer in the garment center right near here, and I asked the manufacturer to make it, and he said, "Yeah, sure, honey, we'll make your shoulder pads, but you got to pay cash up front." So I took $10,000 from the insurance money that I got from the car accident, gave him cash, and I had shoulder pads, but I needed a packaging. And I lived on the corner of 64th and 1st Avenue, and there was an ice cream store that was just booming with lines down everywhere, and it was called Haagen-Dazs. And I went into Haagen-Dazs, and I said, I said to myself, wouldn't it be fun if I could put something that made you look a little skinny into a box of ice cream? It would be a great fun thing. So I'd go into Haagen-Dazs and ask them for empty ice cream containers. They looked at me like I was absolutely crazy. "You don't want the ice cream?" So I took the ice cream pints home. I wrapped it with my logo, Pints of Pads, and I took it to Bloomingdale's. And they bought them. And it sold out. And I got orders on my fax machine from Saks Fifth Avenue, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom. And then I got the call. And it was from Oprah. And she said, we're going to do a show on women entrepreneurs. And at the time, women entrepreneurs was a bit of a novelty. It was brand new. So I got on the Oprah show first, but then it was Regis, then it was CNBC, then it was CNN. And I got on a few newspapers too. Remember those? I was in New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Forbes magazine, and in Fortune I was called the Princess of Pads. So I went to other manufacturing, and there was just not enough for the hundreds of thousands, even millions of pads I was selling. So I got on a plane with a business colleague to Hong Kong and took my passport and went to communist China and got a factory that had shoulder pads that could meet the demand. At this time, I was discovered by QVC TV, and I've been on ever since, about once a week. So my factory said to me, "What if we took these pads and we brought them down here?" I said, "I don't know, could be good." But he made that bra idea into the largest bra Victoria's Secret has ever sold, the one-piece bra. Anyway, this was my eureka moment. I was back to the factory. Morning time starts, and I see trailers leaving the factory back to back. And I said, well, that's interesting. Lunchtime, trailers leaving the factory back to back. And it's dinner time. And when you're working in the factory in Hong Kong, dinner time's about 8:30, and it hadn't stopped. And those trailers kept going and going. I said, what is that? They said, oh, yeah, that's just the shipment for the month for Victoria's Secret. We ship about 14 million pairs a month. And I said, what is going on? It clicked in my mind. I did the research. There are 500 million bras sold every single year in the United States. And I said, I got to figure out a recycling method for this. So I came back and I realized all the parts of the bra were polyurethane foam, textile, metal, and plastic. I called the American Chemistry Council. That is French for the Plastics Council. And they funded a way for me to start to recycle that bra. They sent me to Nashville, Tennessee, which is the Hollywood of recycling. And in Nashville, they said, yeah, sure, we're going to help you fix and recycle all those bras. So they got out their choppers, their grinders. We shake out the plastic ring and slide with shakers. They all fall out. The plastic goes to bottle top companies. The metal comes out with magnets. All the metal comes up. That we sell, and that goes to breast cancer research. And the rest goes to the Home Depot Carpet Padding Company, where 275 pounds of bras becomes about 3 yards. And so it's taken me 4 years to figure out, how am I going to pay for this? And I came up with a business model with 3 things to link retailers, brands, and advertisers. And they can use my recycling bins, customized, so you could just bring in your bra and we'll sell you a new one in the store. Manufacturers and brands can put it on their hang tag, can put it on their label. And my big secret edge is text to recycle. If you want to choose to recycle right now, you can text B.R.A to 79274. And any of our manufacturers and brands can do that. And you will get a recycling label on your phone. And then brands and stores can sell a link to their online shopping cart any time of the day, 7 days a week. They can put it on their magazines, advertising, in the window of the store, and even in the shopping bag. My name is Kathleen Kirkwood, and I'm the founder of the B.R.A. And don't burn your bra, recycle it.